Power Words with Victoria. Hello, person. How have you been? I hope you had a good weekend, at least. And I guess that, all that's been on your mind, like it's been on mine, has been the NSARS protest across Nigeria. Isn't it quite telling that there's a genuine fear of retaliation, of punitive measures, of some form of negative impact or the other for speaking up? But should that make you keep quiet? You tell me. Well, I've just been thinking, it's important to make your voice heard. You can't sit on the fence. You can't have no position. You can have a position one way or the other. If we want to build a nation where peace and justice reigns, where there's equity, where there's accountability, where children are not afraid to go out in the streets, where young men and women are free to pursue their dreams in all liberty, and where they also are held accountable for what they do or what they don't do. It's important that each of us begins to take responsibility by ourselves, for our own country, because indeed no one else will do it for us. But I'm thankful that in little ways, there is some progress. And in church today, my pastor was talking about this and it kind of clarified a few things in my mind. Where there is no accountability, where there's no enforcement of laws, the result is impunity. Like one of the governors said, this has brought to the fore our consciousness. Because sometimes you tend to forget. Sometimes you tend to get used to the situation that you find yourself in. I remember my first time in Lagos, I was alarmed at the smell of the lagoon. First of all, I didn't know it was a lagoon. And I was wondering what that bad odor was. What was that? I mean, my stomach turned every time. But today, I can't even smell it. I don't know it's there anymore. And yet it was something that I thought I could never live with. Sometimes we can get used to the warm water and then it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. So it's a good thing that we are awakening our consciousness as a people. We're awakening our consciousness as individuals. And I ask you again, in your own little way, in the areas where you have responsibility, be accountable, be honest, be responsible. The word of God is clear. Evil will only thrive where you give it room to thrive. God has given you a choice. You can't blame God. You can't blame anyone else. You have your free will. You have the right to choose. No one can lead you into anything if you don't lead yourself into that. And whatever is going to happen tomorrow will have a part to play in it. Let's each stand up and play our part. And we'll do what it takes to uphold it. Not just for others, but for yourself first. And then for those around you. So, as I leave you to ponder on these things, as I go back to ponder on them as well, I wish you a great evening and I wish you a great week ahead. Maybe a week of success, maybe a week of goodness, maybe a week of good news. That we're moving forward and making progress. And don't forget to subscribe and join us again next Sunday evening as we bring you another episode of Power Words with Victoria. Ciao now. Bye. Join me every Sunday evening for Power Words with Victoria. Let's make words work for us. Subscribe. See you.